Toucan, Carrie, Dinosaur Adventure. And you're going to see me direct these guys. Are you guys ready?
Woo!
This is the beginning of the story. Let's see what happens.
Elizabeth and Edward were so excited because today was the big day.
That they were going to actually go out into the land and look for live dinosaurs.
They walked through the big door and around the corner when suddenly
they saw a shadow, and the shadow looked very similar
to what they saw at the Toucan Land Dinosaur Adventure.
Oh, the sign in the distance lit up. It said, Toucan, Carrie.
Come one all, come one all. They stepped closer and
they listened, because they thought they heard a rustling.
Roar! It was a gigantic turd.
Toucan Sam just staring at them, angry over.
Elizabeth screamed with terror.
Ah! And they didn't know what to do. They were never trained how to handle
a crazy toucan bird.
Oh my God. I don't know about you guys. I'm out of breath. We've got to see what happens to Elizabeth and Edward, right? Edward. Elizabeth and Edward. Oh my gosh, all right. We're going to jump to the middle of the book now. Let's find out if they survive. What happens in the middle of the book? Let's see what happens.
Elizabeth was choking the toucan.
And the toucan went, ah, ah, ah!
Edward grabbed the very last knife he has out of his
belt, and he raised it over his head, and he slashed
right through Toucan. Kind of. He somewhat missed. It was a bit of a left to the right, and he...
But it was a really, really good effort. He really tried, and he was really honest about it.
And Elizabeth said to Edward,
do you want the gun I'm holding in my back pocket?
Oh my God. Wow, that went really, I don't know, I wasn't expecting the adventure to go this way, were you? Yeah, no, we weren't. All right, let's jump to the end of the story, and let's find out what happens. Who survives this dinosaur massacre? Let's find out.
They climbed down from the tree and were
very sad that now they have to bury the dead toucan.
They picked up the toucan and they laid him
down gently onto the floor of the
when the toucan's eyes fluttered open and
they made a promise. They said, we will eat Fruit Loops every day in your honor. We promise.
And the toucan was